What's up, family? Now let me get into this spot. This is gonna be a lesson of candlesticks, right? And I'm gonna start to do live lessons, right? To where anybody in the chat can hop on the live lesson and get into the Q&A, ask questions, and get more clarity on a lot of this. You know what I'm saying? Can you really talk to me face to face or live? You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. The first thing I want you to understand about this candlestick, and this is gonna be a short lesson. I'm gonna try not to be too long. Um, is that you see these red and green candles? If anybody knows what red and green candles about red and green candles, that red means down, green means up. Right? Simply that. Right? Red means down, green means up. So if you see a red candle, that means it's going down. That means it closed lower than it opened. And a green candle is going up, so that means it closed higher than it opened, right? Which makes it a green or a red candle, based on if it closed higher or lower than it opened, right? And the wicks coming out shows you how low it went or how high it went for the day or for whatever range you're on. Because, like, that's the second thing I'm going to show you. Look, you see the time frame at the top? It says 7:20, 7:30, 7:30, 7:40, 7:40, 7:50. This is a 10-minute chart, right? And if I switch to this next one, you can understand it says 9, it says 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 1. This is a 1-hour chart. And if I go to this next chart, you see it says September 22nd, September 23rd. So this is a day chart, right? And so forth and so forth, right? So understand that each candle that I move to on this chart, where it says September 22nd, September 23rd, represents one day. Each candle represents one day what happened. So on September 22nd, it opened at 664 and it closed at 666. So it closed higher than it opened, which makes it a green candle. You see what I'm saying? And it went as high as 667 and as low as 663.98, it says, right? But it closed at 666. You see? So understanding that, we can tell that, okay, this range for this day was from 664 to 666, right? So the next day we see 666, it opened, and then it closed at 663, which it closed lower. So we know this is a red candle, right? So let me go back to this time frame. Y'all see each candle on this time frame? It's 1 hour. So each candle represents 1 hour of movement on this chart. So if you're watching the 1 hour chart, it's going to be 1 hour for each candle to form if you're playing options, right? But I don't want y'all to worry about that. I just want y'all to worry about a few things, one simple thing. And then the next thing that I want you to understand about the candlesticks is that they tell a story, right? So look at each one of these candlesticks on the day chart. 18th, the 19th, the 22nd, the 23rd, all the way to the 10th of October. Y'all see this big red candle right here I'm on, the 10th of October? Now it opened at 672. It went as high as 673.06, an all-time high. And then it closed at 653.11. But it's when it's low as 652. Okay, that big red candle, we call that a boom boom candle, right? And what this candle tells me is that at the top of this range, 673, we got big boy sellers. They guarding all-time highs. So anytime it get close up here, see that? It's gonna sell off hard. Y'all see that? And anytime it gets down to it closed at 653, but if you go to the next candle, it opened at 660. So it gapped up from 663 to 660. Oh no, it from 653 to 660. That's right. And it gapped up $6-7, right? And now all of these candles are consolidation based off this big boom boom candle. Cause see, now we wanna pick off. We wanna say, we wanna note at 673.06 we got big boy sellers. At 652.84 we got big boy buyers. So that tells me a story. Inside this big candle is a range, and these candles are a smaller consolidation of this larger range, right? So now, if I can understand that, okay, I want to see what's going to happen if it hits. So now, if I was trading option, right, I would wait for confirmation. If it hits 652 on the bottom, I know to play calls. Calls mean going up. If it hits 673 at the top, I know to play puts, going down. Anything inside this range is risky, right? You kind of just playing price action. It's risky in volume, right? But if this comes out, if the next candle comes down and hits 652, this would be a bear flag. See, I was kind of making like a flag. And the confirmation will be if it comes down and hits 652. It will be a bear flag. That's a move down, right? But we also know when it hits 652 that it wants to pop back up 660. And if we understand that, okay, if it hits 652, let me put calls on back to 660, right? Playing that range. And if you get that $7 move or that gap up, you're going to be happy. You're going to thank me later, right? But this is how I read these candles, family. This is how I go and make this money in the market by understanding the story that the candles is telling me, right? So look at this, for instance. All these candles, this one candle on the 10th erased all of this, right? Now, we can't establish bullish or bearish until we break 673.06 on the top, or we break down under 652.84, confirming a down trend or confirming an uptrend. But this big boom boom candle is going to have the market a little volatile because they know we have to get above 673, and then we have to get below 672. So they're going to be antsy, sitting on their hands, kind of waiting to see what happens. But this is a short lesson that I got for y'all. I'm going to have more. And y'all just stay tuned, stay on me. I love y'all. Peace.